Hello and welcome back. Alright then, let's see if I've got control, because yeah, then my wheel was just acting up really weird already. Oh, lovely. Well, look at that. So even though the wheel was on, it didn't register when I loaded the game. So we're going to have to reload. I'll be back shortly. Oh, the joys. The wheel was on, I swear. No, it was on because I left it on. Nice. We'll load again, shall we? He's lucky my streams are quiet. I wouldn't mind then. Boo! Loading, loading, loading. It takes so long to load. There we are. At least you can see it loading. Then you know I'm doing something. Not sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Yep, twiddle twiddle. Right, so what are we going to do job-wise? This should be working now, so I don't have to worry about that. Quick jobs, or am I going to do my own truck? Right, let's have a look at this map. Can we see any... See, there's, I swear there's a dot. See, down there. That's where I need to get to. Because that is the last French city that I haven't got. Is that how you write it? I don't know. UL. That's not really finding anything, is it? So annoying. How do you find... Not destination then? Recipient maybe? Oh, alright, and we'll forget that then. Right, where am I? Let's come out of here. Let's have a look at the old truck job, shall we? Cargo market. We got anything that heads down? Well, that's getting there. Even if it just drives through. No, no cheating. But they're all the same, so I'm guessing. Let's do my truck pressure tank. Hopefully I've got a trailer on this. At least I should do anyway. Yeah, we got the trailer. Right, let's make a move, shall we? I lucky then it's actually here? Certainly does, doesn't it? Right then. Where have we got to load it up? That's handy, right by there. Right, that was nice and easy. And what have we got? 11 hours, and we got 5 hours. Come on, get in gear. Right. Let's make a move, shall we? See if we can head down the coast of France and see if we can pick up that last city that we need to find. My wheel feels really weird today. What's going on? I mean, it's working, but... has there been an update to the game that I'm missing or something, because it feels weird, or it's probably just me? Woo, come on, Mr. Audi man. I think I know what it is. I don't think my wheel has gone into the right mode. Let me have a quick look. Mouse, please. Change mode. Toggle back. Right. Feels a little bit better. Yeah, better. That was really weird. Right then. So hopefully this one won't take us too long. As we're speeding already, as I do. And when I get to the stop, I have to adjust my headphone volume because it's blaring again. And what button was that for the map? Oop, that one. There we go. In my truck now, so I don't need the map. Change the lanes because it's suggesting we're going to go straight on. I updated to the new NVIDIA graphics today. I'm absolutely sure I'm seeing less frames. I wonder if it's altered my graphics profile. Shouldn't have, though. Hello there, Mark. How you doing? Ooh, that's a lane merge that I didn't notice. Yeah, it's almost tempting there to check the drivers out. And I mean, might if it. For next time I do a reboot, I'll check it, and if it's the same frames per second, I might roll back the driver and see if it improves. It's the only thing I've changed since the last time I loaded this game was update the driver. And something just feels different, but I can't put my finger on it. And the frames per second look like they're off. So what we got? 4 hours 18. Got plenty of fuel, but we'll need to refuel when we get there. Oh, don't pass me your germs. Oh, I don't want them. Hope you're feeling better soon. I guess somebody's got to suffer, right? Hope everybody else out there is okay. And what have you been doing to keep yourself entertained there, Mark? You still trying to play your games, or are you just relaxing watching YouTube all day? And there's a question, anybody else out there running the new NVIDIA driver? I think it's the 411. Have they noticed any dip in frames per second? Because, I don't know, something just doesn't feel right and the frames per second look like they've taken a dip. I think something's turned on. Right, hold on. I'm just checking my graphics here. Make sure it's nothing in the game. Yeah, my graphics have all been changed. Weird. Depth of field I have turned off. Oh, there we go. Coming back. Well, I never adjusted the graphics settings in this game. I got a feeling the NVIDIA driver did that. There we are. Check your graphics settings. For some reason, make sure it's still on your settings, because those settings that were there weren't mine. I never run mine in Ultra, because in the big city areas with triples it takes such a hit that I just knock it off from Ultra. And straight away I can see the frames are back to normal. So yeah, it looks like the new drivers seem to reset the settings. I don't know whether that's in every game, but certainly in ETS. Oh, my gear's reset. That's not good. You learn something new every day. That's the first time I think I've ever installed a driver and it's reset the game graphics settings. Because that's literally all I did. I don't even think I loaded a game this morning because I was like too lazy. I want to relax before I go out. So I chilled, but I thought, you know what, I'll install a driver because there's a new driver out there. And lo and behold, it messes things up. Right, and turn a bit here. Maybe slow it down a little bit more. So at the moment, we're not really doing the map side of things. If I can open the map up more, I will. For the last couple of days, I've been trying to sort out achievements. So at the moment, there's a France achievement, which is visit all cities or something. So I know I'm missing one. I'm heading in the direction, but I haven't got a job that actually takes me to the city I'm missing. I'm still looking for a job to get me there. Hopefully though, I'll get a job that takes me either through the city or lets me drop off at the city. But we shall see. But at least this way then we get to see more of France and get to see more of the downloadable content and get to see more of the French police. Because they're on my ass again. Mais oui, police. And as you can tell, I don't speak French. Multiplayer? Nah. I've tried multiplayer and there's just not enough going on. And I don't think I can deal with most of the people who play in multiplayer. They end up crashing or doing things on the road just to annoy you. It's either that, you either get people on the road who are just being jerks, or there's no one on the road and it's like dead. Unless you're in a convoy. Which 9 times out of 10 I never am. So yeah, I kind of just like doing this, you know. I wish there was more traffic. I just wish the AI wasn't suicidal. To me, I prefer this. It's not going in gear again. Have I got damage? Ooh, just a little bit. I forgot about that. Need to fix that. One hour 18 to go, which is good. I think by the time I arrive I'll be deaf though. The engine is really loud. Oh my god. Let me turn that down on my headset. I can hear myself think now. I'm guessing, you know, if I had 50 or 100 people watching and there was everybody was asking for multiplayer, yeah, I might do multiplayer then, you know. But if it's just me, I tend to just do single play. So what's your goal in the game then, Mark? Are you trying to progress to a certain goal, or just playing for the hell of it? Yeah, the same as me. Gotta be pro mods, make sure that Rust map works with the new pro mods. And then check, I'm not even bothering with the mods at the moment, I'm trying to leave them because I know there's a lot of mods being updated as well, so kind of just leaving it as it is. I'm actually quite enjoying going back to the base game because it's surprising how good it does look without pro mods. And it runs better without pro mods as well, which is always a bonus. Oh, we're steaming around here at the moment. Hopefully as well, in this one by here, I'm hoping that the camera looks a little bit better. I've been trying to tweak the colour, trying to get it closer to what you see up above. I mean, in that video up there. I'm trying to get my fingers right. I think I've been playing around with the not the color setting, what is it? The white balance. Yeah, white balance. I think it needs to be another notch. Yeah, but I don't know whether Rust maps will need an update when they update Pro mods. So I kind of like, yeah, I'll take it off for now. Because I'd done quite a bit of that area already, and I thought I want to leave Rust maps alone. So if I take it off the list, at least I can't go into that area. And I'll put it back in when Pro mods is updated. And assuming we don't need an update to Rust map, then great. But if it does, then I'll just download the update for that as well. I mean, you see people out there who've put all the extra maps on, and it's just like, well, they're not all designed to be working with each other, but good on them. I don't know if I can do all of that. And I get the red light. And we're nearly there, we're only around the corner. And there's a fuel station over there. So if we need some fuel after this, we can stop around the corner, which is nice. Question is, where am I pulling in? Next one down? I think so. Ooh, this looks like it could be a turnaround job. Yep. Hoof this one round. If it'll let me. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest. It's nice to play just the DLC without the mods. Just keep my truck mods and things like that. Let's check this, see if this works, shall we? The old reversing mirror. It can be a little bit steeper, I think. Need it to swing in, come on. A little bit more, maybe. I'm gonna need to straighten this one up. How did that get into 11th gear then? Right, reverse this one in again. And we're in. Hold on. Keep doing this. We don't let go when you got your own trailer. I'm not using... I keep forgetting the other jobs I was doing the other day. I was using someone else's trailer, so obviously you let the trailer go. With mine, I don't let the trailer go. I just turn my engine off. Turn the engine off. There you go. Right then. So that gets us a little bit job closer. Where we want to get to is this. We're over here at the moment. Seriously? No trailers. No jobs, I should say. Let's have a look at quick jobs a second. If we get anything that leads in that direction. Nope. Nothing that leads to that particular job. That's so annoying. Right, okay, so let's go back to the main map. Not been there. Doesn't look like there's a garage here, does there? There's a repair. Nothing that I can own, no. Global market. Just nothing there. Keep forgetting about that one. Nope. RS, nope. 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 Not there. Not there. Not there. How the devil are you supposed to get a job that takes you to that point on the map? There's no job that goes there. Nothing matching at all. I like to do it where I don't just drive to a place, you know, it gives me a job either to go to or through. But there's nothing there that seems to go that way. But the other option then is to change. Ugh. Where is not truck, garage manager? Ooh, there is a garage there. I didn't see the garage. Right, let's drive in. So we should be able to find a garage and swap the trailer out. Supposedly, I've already got it. Where is the garage? Right, I'm going to drive around this way because we're going to open up a few roads. And then we'll swing around, get some petrol and see if I can find that garage. There's repair, and we'll swing in there just to open that up. Oops, that'll be a curb. Well, it's got to be here somewhere, but for some reason I can't see it on the map. I must be blind. Right, we'll head this way because there's a fuel station so we can fill it. Right. Fill. Right. Map. It says there's one here, but why can't I see? Is this it over here then, maybe? Maybe it's tucked behind another one. It's not there. Should be a garage marked on the map where I can swap. Because if I do, unless I read it wrong, right? Let's go back to this. If I go to Garage Manager, click on View Map. It says there's a garage there, right where I am. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like using quick travel. I prefer traveling myself. But for the life of me, I can't see it on the map, so let's do this for once. And lo and behold, I do actually have a garage, but it's as I thought. If we look on the map, it's all mixed in with the others. That's why I just saw the petrol. Silly me. Wow, that's a lot of fuel stations. Right, so no, we want trailer manager. That one. Dismiss. Yes. What are we going to use? Insulated or dry freight or refrigerated, which is in use at the moment, but I could always buy another one. Really, let's buy one and see if we can get a refrigerated one. Hold on. I didn't customize. Ooh. Leave that as it is. Let's have a look. What have we got? I've got some weird and wacky I don't know where I got these from. Downloaded something, I know that much. I need to make my own. If only I knew how. No problem. Let's do that one. I think that's what the other one is anyway. We want to mod it. And let's go for lights top and bottom. It'll let me? No, just bottom. Right, I need going away from everything chrome and want everything black. Kind of looks cool. Let's go for them. They kind of pad out the wheel a little bit. That's kind of big. Right, is that it? Oh, hold on. Boxes. Painted box. Lovely. Right, that'll do. Confirm. Purchase. Okay. Exit out of that one. Trailer manager. Use. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Right, do we have any jobs here now? No. That was, well, yes, it's a mod that you download for, it's like a trailer pack for the graphics side of it, I think it was. I can't remember what it was, though. I'd have to go looking. Why do they all go in the opposite direction? Look at them. Ooh, that one's closer. No, that's going the wrong way. That's the wrong way. If I mod the map, that'll take me through it. He says, hoping. Doesn't look too bad. Keep tapping the switch. Messes up my gear changes. heading back to the garage, or was that... No. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the petrol station. Yeah, it looks like it's the same blimmin' garage I was at. Or depot, I should say. Come on! Patience! Yeah, I never did get around to changing that horn. Around the corner from where I was, at least. So it is very loud. Cargo market. This reminds me, I've got to change my headset volume. Where is this thing? It's around the back, isn't it? It's around the back, governor. Go on. Waiting for ya. Except they'll be talking in a French accent. Great, it's the other end. Awesome. That was a bit too quick. Let's go that way. Get it right in. Nope. We're not getting it. I need that one to go in and then down. I think this is a steerable trailer. It steers rather well, actually too well, because it keeps coming back out. Better. Right, load that up. Well, that loads up. I'll adjust my headset because that's really loud. Done. Back to the game. I can turn things back up now so I can hear properly. I should do. Right. Map. Oh. Okay. Can't remember if that thing was a you have to deliver there or not. That should do. Hopefully it's just I can drive through. Because you just got to discover that all the cities in France. So yeah, you don't have to deliver. It's a literally just drive through the city, recognize it because it'll come up, you've discovered X city, and that's it. Deliver cargo of nuclear plants will be special delivery, usually. Right, pedal to the metal. Got 7 hours, and we've got 12 hours to do it in. One of them. No, I gotta go there. Right, so cruise on and off we go. Gotta kill 7 hours of the game, so what's that? It's probably like an hour and a bit. With my driving, it could be anything. Oh, I never noticed. I've got... Oops. My bad. I've got these plastic inserts for the windows. And they're kind of transparent, but they've actually got the reflection coming in on them as well. The first time I've actually paid attention to that. I'm quite impressed by that. Because I wouldn't have thought they would have bothered mapping a reflection to it, but they have. Yeah, that Scania trailer, I think it's this, an SILS trailer map pack or mod pack or something. So it might be worth looking at that. To be honest, I downloaded a load of skins and stuff for trailers and trucks that I can't remember which one I clicked on, to be honest, but I think it's one of those. I'm wondering if I should get one of those ball things that you can get for your wheel, like truckers do. I'd be really lazy. Yeah. Strap it on and be there. And I can say, yeah, I've got my strap on today. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe getting a larger wheel. I don't know. I swear this is supposed to be a 340. This wheel I swear is supposed to be a 320 that I ordered, but it ended up being larger. Let's have a look. It's not a 350. It's a 320. So I'm thinking maybe if I get a 350 deep dish, but not exactly deep because I don't really like the deep ones, but maybe something with a bit of depth to it. That might be nice. I know I can pick up, there's a couple on eBay really cheap. I might just pick up a really cheap one, see what it's like. At the end of the day, I'm not fitting it to a real car, so I don't have to worry about it. Come on, you're in the way. Oop, that's slowing. Oh, come on. Change. Back to rocking the cruise control. See the sky in those screens there, it's It's more of a... Is it me or is it more of a greeny blue rather than the blue blue? Okay. And the camera Wi-Fi's turned off, so I can't log into the camera to mod it. Great. Never mind, I'll sort that out another time. Might as well just take in the scenery as we're doing, what, 5 more hours? Plenty of fuel, not even going to use half of what we've got. Rogue made it! Been very busy, no doubt. Doing what? Who knows? Being roguish. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Get it in gear, that's the way. How you doing, Rogue? What news do you bring us? Watch this car crash into the side of me. You little... Where are we turning off here? I think we are. Well, it's always good to be busy. Have you been doing anything busy and worthwhile, keeping you entertained, I guess? Or has it been super busy, boring? Ooh, that says V3. Hands-on server bits, or are we just doing remote access or something? Taking a view of a bridge. Gotta love a bridge. I just love looking at the water on the sides. And I gotta turn the lights down a bit. And relax. Alright, getting your hands dirty, are we? Hope you give them a dust out. Those things are like dust magnets. And Rogue, weren't you in the process of getting yourself a new PC or something? Okay. Haven't you moved forward with sorting that out yet, or are you still in the planning stages? Done it again. Oh, knock the switch again. Ah, I'm getting really frustrated for this switch on this gear stick. Terrible. How are you supposed to play truckers with no PC? That's just not on. Need to give yourself a good talking to. Well, see, all the new graphics cards are out, new chips are out. Prime time for buying and wasting money. That's what I say. Actually, I was looking at RAM the other day because it was down in price. I was like, ooh, it's almost tempting. And then that would be a waste of money because I don't really need 32 gig, but coming down just under 3 hours now. Ooh, there's that turning. So I need to take that turning that's coming up, head down there. And then I'll get that city, and hopefully that'll be the achievement sorted. Yes! It's on about 64%. I don't know what the last stream you saw. I don't know if that was a Pro Mod stream or not, because since Pro Mods needs to be updated, and since the game's been updated, I'm no longer running Pro Mods and Rust map, which means my road percentage has gone back up. But we're waiting for Pro Mods to be updated, and whether Rust map needs an update, we don't know. But when they go back on, my road percentage will go back down, because obviously the road expansions will fill out. And obviously there may be some changes. Ooh, that's a bit close, but we're okay. Yeah, I've done a few streams since then. At the moment we're doing game achievements. So I did some special cargo and heavy goods ones in the last couple of videos. You know, if it means I open up roads at the same time, great. But this one now is concentrating on getting all the cities in France. I don't know, I might head to Italy then and purchase some garages in Sicily. Gets me another one. And I think there's another one in Italy which is visit all the cities in Italy or something. I don't know, I might be wrong. Right, that's now got discovered, so that in theory should update. The France profile is completed. Ooh, look at that sunset. If only you could. I can't turn the camera. Is it when it says... Right, okay, so if it says cities in France, does it mean main cities? That's the question. Because otherwise this is a wasted trip if this doesn't trigger it. Okay, so this is probably just one of their nuclear plants. Okay, so we need to turn this around because this is now null and void. We need to check the map out then. Hold on, map. Is it that there? So it's all the cities that are yellow ones that we've discovered. So is it that one? Ah, it's that one there. Up the top. Well, bum. Sure that's the one. Really? We've done well. It's not Düsseldorf. Okay. so I've got to go here after the right. I'll drop this off then, and that's the next heading. Then we're gonna head over here. Jesus. Right. Let's see if we can do this. Turbo time. If we can get it in gear, that is. Get in gear. Whoa. Oh, you're coming round, aren't you? Ah, not getting this thing in gear. How does a man manage to get time to watch streams offline when you're so busy? I'm only joking. And it's raining. May as well do, because that wasn't the city I was after. Not that I know my French cities. Obviously I need to brush up on my French geography. Listen to it while at work. I'm surprised it doesn't put you to sleep. Right, you out of the way. Coming through. That's the way. Okay, Mr. Audi driver, excuse me. Gotta love this truck for grip. And we got rid of the copper. Yeah! It's a good horn, isn't it? You gotta love it. Right, which way am I going? Holy crap, there's too many directions. I didn't even play the full version of that, the other horn, because it goes on for ages. I can see how loud it is, because I can see the VU meter going up. Just waiting for the drums to kick in. What I need is all the mods to give me musical horns, and we'll have a competition to guess that tune. Unfortunately, I've only got the one tune, so that's it. I'm not sure what it's called myself. Yeah, I kind of thought, yeah, this might be a good horn, because it doesn't tell me if it's a musical one. I just thought, well, it's got a nice name. Let's give it a go. Clearly not. Right, this map, it's taking me all sorts. What is going on? Right, reset navigation. There we go. Should get rid of all the confusing roads now. wouldn't call it driving, but you know, we're moving in that direction. We're going through this one. Turning over here. Wait, are we going through this one? Yes. I would have sworn that looked like we were going on the wrong path then. Toulouse! Exactly that. Right, hold on. Got some guy next to me. Come on, out of the way. Right then. Delivery ahoy. We going down here? I think we are. And are we going this way? I think so. Yeah. Who needs to slow down? Just drive straight in. Yeah, no worries. Gonna have to repair the truck anyway. Right, reverse it in. Oh, overdid it. Right, that's that job done. Really? Toulouse to Cardiff. Bologna. Montpellier. Nothing where I want to go. Okay. Let's have a look at trailer manager. Actually, no, we need garage manager. Map. I'm gonna head to our garage. We'll change the trailer. And we'll see if there's a job that takes us in the direction of Strasbourg. We need to go escape. trailer manager. Make private, dismiss, yes. Use. Oh, no. Locate to where we are. Okay. Use. Okay. So if we do escape, jobs, cargo. Whoa. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. There's no jobs again. Was there never any jobs where I am? Right, trailer again then. Clearly I'm driving the wrong trailer everywhere. Let's go for that one then. Relocate. Job, cargo. Seriously? Everything is in the city. Let's do that again. Nope. Nope. Switzerland. Right, quick job then. Where I am. Ah! It's one way of doing it. That's what I want. I want that job. It's a 13-hour drive. Offer expires in 8. Well, we're going to take that job, but first off, we're going to get a cup of coffee first, because that's more important. One of them. So I'll be back shortly. I'll leave this on so you can keep an eye. Back in 2 ticks. Okay, we're back. Coffee. We've got the coffee here. We need to take the job. So after all that faffing about the trailers, probably don't have to now because we can do it this way instead. Gotta love it. Right, we're in this truck. What is this? Ooh, okay. Sounds like this is going to be fun. I've got to do this. I've got to adjust the viewpoint. Okay. Well, this is going to be a rather quiet and relaxing drive in comparison to my other truck. And of course I don't have sat-nav in this one, so let's put that up. And you can't get in gear. No horn. Oh well, I got that one. Better than nothing. So what's this? 13 hours 45. Let's see how quick we can bash this one out. Oh, this truck has got no grunt whatsoever. Gonna have to use the gears for this one. Hopefully this is all going to be highway and we don't have to worry about it and it's going to fly by. So how many hours do we get to do this? 26, 22, 13 hours. I'm guessing if I can find a rest stop. Well, that's not good. My map's not updating because I pressed the wrong button. Now I'm going the wrong hold on. 12 hours 59. Where's this map taking me then if I've just taken the wrong route and it's actually quicker? Oh, this had me going up there. Okay. We'll go across and then up rather than going up and across. What if we went that way? No, we're still okay. We'll go that way. Gerald, welcome back. How you doing? We're on our last French city discovery. Get that, and that's another achievement. So we're on our way to do that job in some random truck. I'm doing great, thank you very much. Have you done anything exciting with your day? Unfortunately I didn't, because I had to go to work. Oh, the joy. Oh, that coffee's hot. Well, I did just make it. I guess it might be nice to enjoy the rain. It doesn't harm to have a bit of rain now and then. Slow down, slow down. Ooh, that was close. So we got 587 miles to go with 492 litres in the tank. We probably have enough fuel on board to do this without stopping. We're about to find out. I need to somehow gain 100 litres fuel for the mileage. It's doable. We'll leave it for about, I don't know, I can get it down to about 100 litres in the tank and we'll review the situation again. Thunderstorms can be good. I used to enjoy watching the old thunderstorms roll in and roll out. We don't get them that often over here though. Oh, I was going to stop, wouldn't I? Hold on. How many hours have we got? 25, 11. Okay. I think there's a rest stop coming up. We might take that one. Gotta go a bit further because the rest stops on the other side of the road. Don't you just love that? There's a service stop coming up, so we'll probably take that, have a rest, get some daylight on this, and we can travel the next 10-11 hours in daylight. Well, I hope the weather's not too harsh for you out there. Right, we've got a job to where we need to go. Ooh, crikey, where's this going? Ooh, okay. That was close. And we'll park it in by here. And we'll turn that off, and we'll sleep. And we wait for the truck with no power to get us moving. Oh, nothing fancy me, I just work for a telecoms company. Pays my bills. Pays for my sim rig. Because no one else is going to buy it for me. Wish they did. Oh man, this truck sucks. It's got no power whatsoever. Okay, gear. Snow? I mean, there is snow. If you put a mod on, you can get snow, and usually around Christmas time they put snow on. Isn't that in multiplayer or something? Other than that, you got to use a mod for snow as far as I remember. Ah, here we go. It's not going into gear. That'll do. And we're in the wrong lane. $10 to go. Oh. I drink my coffee way too quick. Either that or this coffee just ain't strong enough. I need to buy better coffee. Maybe we've got asbestos linings. What truck? All the trucks are in the game, unless you get a mod. If you're talking about this truck, this is just a random one I picked up to do this job. Where did you see that? The difference in colour on the cameras. Look, I got a tan in one and look like I've been bleached in the other. I'm not aware of it. It's probably just an advert or something. I'm not aware of where you can plough or have a snow truck or something. Unless it's just a mod where you can drive one with, you know, a plough part to the front, but that would be pretty pointless because it wouldn't work in game because the game doesn't really treat snow like that. You just drive on it, that's it. Yeah, it's just a mod, it's not an official part of the game. So, you know, it's not like you can actually go in the game and move the snow. It'll just be a truck with, you know, a part attached to the front to make it look like it's doing it. Kind of pointless, really. I'm gonna squeeze it over here. Be cheeky. This truck has no power. Gone too slow, it doesn't like it. I could get it and push this thing quicker. Vizbeen. Mind you, it's probably pronounced completely different because it's the Netherlands. Wanna swap trucks? Yeah? No? I'll have the Merc, you can have this. Yeah, just a basic one. Hello there, Gareth. I'm trying to have a nice stream. Do you reckon it's okay? I don't know. You let me know. I'm just having a relaxing time driving. I like driving in my truck. That's what you need, one of them as a horn. Dit. You got yourself all packed ready, Gareth? No, Gerald, this is just a basic truck supplied by one of the companies in the game. I just needed to do a point A to point B drive because I need to get to a particular destination. And this is the only way I could get to that destination in one go. Well, Gareth, I hope everything goes well for you. Alright, I need to move over because these... Oh, don't slow down. Really? Just because you saw somebody get pulled over, you want to slow down. Well, it's always nice if it's a quick in and quick out, but you can never tell sometimes, can you? Oh, come on. Getting stuck in between cars. Right, hold on. Let's take this one because it's empty. I've done it again. I swear, if I knock that switch one more time. A sleeping mod? No, I'm not using a sleeping mod. I turn it off in the menu. Are USB adapters plug and play? Well, in theory they should be. What is it you're kind of plugging in and where you plug it into? Is it just to charge up your devices? And I hope your hospital's more secure than ours. Most of the stuff goes missing. I wouldn't take anything expensive with you, that's for sure. Wouldn't trust the locks and their blooming things at all. Okay, what wheel is that then? Did my trailer damage? Hope not. Nope. I've still got 0 damage. It's all good in the hood. Thrustmaster, you can use USB adapters. I wouldn't go for anything above a 4-port, because if you do, you're probably better off with a powered adapter. And I would probably recommend getting USB 3 4-port adapter. And I've actually bought 4 because I need a shed load of USB to get my system up and running. I'm currently maxed out on 3 and I got 1 spare at the moment. It was running more, but I've narrowed the USB down by doing a little bit of jiggery pokery with the wiring. The one I get is from Amazon. And for the life of me, I've got one here, but it's stuck to the desk, so I can't see it. Hold on a second. Beep. Pause. Ow, that's my head. Oh yeah. It's a Anker 4-port USB from Amazon. And when I was buying them, I think they were around the £11, £12 mark. I've seen too many problems with some unknown brands, and at least with the Anker ones, if you get a problem with them, they're usually pretty good with swapping them out. But touch wood, I've bought 4 in a row and every single one has worked perfectly fine, and I don't get any issues with devices disconnecting left, right and centre. No, not unless you needed a shed load of ports, and I've never tried a powered one. I've always stuck with 4-port and that's it. So USB 3 plugged in, so a 4-port USB 3 plugged into a USB 3 port. If all you got is USB 2 ports on your PC, then just get a USB 2 one. There's no point in getting USB 3, it'd be a waste of time. I'd only go for a powered one if I needed more ports. And anything more than 4 ports, you'd probably need a powered adapter anyway. But the Anker 4-port ones are perfectly fine. No, Mark, I'm on my way now. I've managed to get a truck and a job to the city, so we're on our way. We've got 7 hours and 16 minutes remaining of the job. No damage. Yeehaw! So it's really a leisurely cruise because this mean machine that I'm in has no power. It's just your basic model. Hold on. I was going to change lane, but I couldn't see. Yeah, had to do a quick job. It's the only way I could get a job that went into the right direction. Funnily enough, the quick job came with a job to that city. So I thought, right, let's grab that. And we'll get that city sorted, so that'll be all the cities in France mapped out then. Oh my god, this thing's got no power. It's frustrating because I've got to change gear all the time. Did other truck drivers park their trailer? Well, I guess they did. But I'm playing single player, so the game just does it. I really don't see the point in those mirrors. That one there. Poke, poke, poke. You know, in real life maybe when you got to see how close you are to the car in front. But in this game it's like... It's just another mirror that I can see. And mirrors in this game ruin your frames per second. So the less mirrors you can have, the better. Yeah, you don't need to. Did my engine overheat? Well, not at the moment it didn't, no. It's just a really rubbish truck. It's just a low-powered truck. But it'll get us there. Just got to work it harder to get there. And I'm speeding again, so I'm going to probably get another fine, but hey ho. Ah, yeah. To be honest, there isn't a big difference between high mirrors and medium mirrors. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear, hold on. Oh, really? Can't even pull off without stalling. For mirrors, set the distance to medium. The resolution, play around with. You can medium or high, and it just depends on your frames. If you're getting frame dropped, then drop it down, but if your frames are fine, then leave it on high. And another red light. Right, where are we turning? We're turning... Right, am I going the right way? I think so. Oh, so slow. The one I'd recommend doing as well is the grass. I think, what is it, grass density or something I think it calls it. I can't tell the difference between high and low. Yeah, it could be vegetation. It's one of the two, can't remember which one it is. Oh, I use the Steam. If you set Steam to show FPS in games, in every game you play from Steam, then it will show the FPS in the top left hand corner of your screen. Can't remember where it is in Steam though, but there is a setting for it. That way then you're not faffing around per game setting up frames per second screens, this, that and the other. And I find the one that Steam does perfectly fine. Only want to see a ballpark figure, it doesn't need to be ultra accurate. Like now my game's set to what, 60 frames in game, and I'm getting 60 frames per second, so bang on the money. But that'll vary obviously. Don't expect, you know, to have the same frames outside the city compared to inside a big populated city, because, you know, when you got things like a big populated city around you, yeah, the frames will drop. No problems, Gerald. Of course I can't even use my screens at 144 Hz because my graphics card doesn't support 3 screens over DisplayPort. Brilliant move, MSI. So I am still waiting. I'm still toying with the idea of either swapping the 1080 that I have for another 1080, or I'm playing the waiting game to see what the real hash is on a 2080 Ti. As if the DSS, what's it called, DSLL or whatever it's called, works out well, and if the ray tracing isn't a complete hash job, I may pick one up. But if those two features turn out to be, you know, really fall flat on their face, then I'll probably just swap this card that I've got now for another one. Sun? Hold on. Let's have a look, shall we? Graphics. So, scaling on 300. Aliasing turn off, because you don't need it when you're using scaling. Depth of field turn off, because it's kind of not required. Sun shafts leave on. Color correction on. Reflection on high. Vegetation medium. Grass density low. And then pretty much everything else is on high except for mirror distance, which I've got set to medium. And then everything else is selected on. I mean, some of the modes do have ultra, but I don't see a marked difference between ultra and high, so I just put everything else to high otherwise. That's what I would do anyway. Oh, well, that's what I am doing. We're going to swing it through. Not a problem at all. More than welcome. Glad to help if I can. At the end of the day, it's all down to the hardware you're running. So if you've got the hardware to push the graphics, you know, if you're only running a single screen, you can probably do a lot more than that. But if you're getting low frames, and those settings may help you, you may have to toggle down further, to be honest, but everyone will have different settings, to be honest. Oh, there we are, coming down to 5-hour mark. It won't be too much longer. I don't think I've seen that one. Look at that, he's lost his load. Lite. Change lanes. Did he swipe into another car by accident because he went too far? That's not very good. He's flying. What are we down mileage-wise? There we are. See, 252 litres, 229 miles, sorry. So, yep, we're on the mark with the fuel at the moment. This thing's a bit gutless anyway, so it probably won't even burn that much fuel. So we're turning off by here, Strasbourg. Gsync brought out a updated, I think it's 8.3 for car AI. I think I'm running that one. I might be running a truck mod from Gsync as well. I really can't remember, I'd have to double check, but I know that I downloaded the recent update they had for car AI and car mod. Yeah, I always check Gsync for his truck packs and car AI, because thumbs up for those. Oh, it's a big one. It's like 300 cars. It's one of the mods that actually does slow down the game loading. Because it's obviously, it tweaks the AI and how it works, but it also adds, I'm sure it's like 360 cars now. Crazy amount of cars it adds to the roads, which gives, it's good because it gives you more variation on what you're seeing on the roads. And I can't remember if I've enabled the truck pack, because I think the truck pack I'm waiting for an update. But what that does then, you'll see trucks driving around with different loads on the back. Makes it more varied and gives you things like, you know, oversized loads and things like that. So it's good. But I don't think that one's been updated yet. Just make sure whatever you download is compatible with 1.32 and you should be fine. I'm sure the new one is for the cars. You'll have to do a Google search for Gsync because I don't think they're not available in Steam, by the way, just so you know. At least the last time I checked it wasn't anyway. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. It's been a simple, straightforward job so far. 3 hours 20 minutes to go. I'd love another cup of coffee, but no, that's like hello, no, all gone. Dear, dear. Yep, same job. Seriously, new rig, I'm going to put a coffee machine on it, I swear. Actually, the amount of metal I'm going to have left over, I probably could. I'm going to hose, attach it to the sink, have water coming in, and I just need to have a little storage for coffee and milk. Get one of those mini fridges and put the milk in it. That would be just ultra lazy, wouldn't it? I was still waiting for my parts to arrive as well. I have ordered, for anybody who's interested, I have ordered the metal bits to actually start construction of the new gaming rig. But I'm still waiting for confirmation for it to be sent. It's been a week so far, so hopefully next week now we'll get confirmation of the parts being sent out. And then, let's say, if we get confirmation, say, oh, we're running out of fuel. If we get confirmation, say Monday or Tuesday, then if we're lucky, we might get the parts arriving by the end of the week. And if all the parts that I've ordered from all the companies arrive on time, we may have a rig construction video uploaded. don't stop. Come on, keep the power going. Ah, he's gonna slow down and eat. Git. Feel the power. A sim lab. Oh, I wish. There's no way I'm spending 700 quid on one of those. Because I don't have 700 quid that I want to spend on a rig. I'd rather spend it on a new graphics card, to be honest. I tell you what though, Mark, are you in the UK or are you abroad? If you're set on, if you fancy getting something like a SimLabs, check out Demon Tweak's website. I don't know if they got stock or whether they order him afresh, but when I was hunting around about SimLabs, Demon Tweaks, would you believe, sell SimLabs rig, but it was, oh, what price was it? Like 630 or 640 quid? So if you ordered it from SimLabs, it would still work out more expensive. So if you're somebody who uses powdered milk, yeah, you could. Don't get me started on that now. Let's just get the rig sorted for now. But yeah, if you got yourself set on having a tidy rig, yes, I'd recommend having a SimLabs. It is a very good rig. If I was happy spending £700 just on a rig like that, because what you got to remember, you're buying the rig, you've got to buy a seat to go with it. So you're looking at least, well, if you buy, let's say you just went for a car seat from a scrappy, you're looking anywhere from 50 quid for a nasty seat to about 200. So that means you're probably going out, if you were to buy a seat, you know, a proper racing seat, you're spending at least £200 plus. So by the time you've ordered the rig, bought a seat, and got the bits and bobs you wanted, you're probably looking at spending £1,000. I've got to do the same thing. I'm building my own rig, but it'll come with all the bits that I want for about, I think I priced it for about 450 quid, and then I'm going to use the seat that I've got now, and then I'll add the seat that I fancy later down the line. But the rig I'm building uses exactly the same tubing that the SimLabs uses. I've gone for a slightly different size tubing. It's not as big on the base, and it's not as big on the main beam, but I don't think it needs to be that big to get the rigidity out of it. I mean, keep an eye on the video. It might be an interesting build. You might like the idea. Yeah, I mean, I've done all that. I've done the swivel chair, I've done it mounted to the desk. And don't get me wrong, it's playable, it's great. But it's just nice to be able to sit down in the proper driving position. It just adds to the realism. If you're one of those people who enjoys the realism, then you'd love having... And again, you've got to have the room for them. I've learned that the hard way. Because having the rig... Okay, I could squeeze it into the corner where it was originally. It was fine with one screen. Moving to triple screens, oh my god. Boy, do you need to have the room. It is surprising how much room it can take up. But in a way, I'm lucky it's in the back corner of a room, so it's kind of out of the way, and that corner was never used for anything other than loading it up with toys that my son used to throw around or what have you. So I kind of like said, right, clear that out, that's my area now. You can take your stuff upstairs to your room. Oh yeah, tell me about it, mate. I know. You know, I'm dealing with a 9-year-old son that wants to run around and have his toys littered everywhere. And if I turn my back for 1 minute, he's sitting in the seat wanting to have a go, but I can't let him have a go unless I've turned the wheel right the way down, because it'd throw him out of the chair otherwise. Down to the last 46 minutes. Oh yeah. Cheap and nasty instant coffee. It's quick and easy to make. I got some of those nice Nescafe pod coffees, but yeah, that'll take too long to make. So while I'm streaming, I just go for the instant stuff. But it's supposed to be the espresso mix, but I just chuck a bit of milk in and try and make a cheap cappuccino, but it doesn't work. I don't know if we have that over here, to be honest. Not a name that I've recognised on the shelf anyway. I'd have to keep an eye out, to be honest. It's not something it's not a name that I've seen, but then again, I don't go really scouring the shelves. Wow, that's the city skyline over there looks really good, but you can't see it. I wonder whether we'll get to see it. Oh, that didn't slow down much. Yeah, got some really interesting buildings in the background, but I don't think we're going to get close. Decaf tea. I thought decaf coffee was bad enough. I mean, yes, you know, tea has, you know, caffeine in it as well, I know that, but more than likely, unless something crops up. I usually stream most of the time in my evenings because I've got nothing else to do really. TV's usually rubbish. Although saying that, is there a TV program coming on Mondays? Yeah, Mondays might be a shorter stream in the future because I believe The Walking Dead's coming back on. Ooh. Yeah, no problem. We're dropping it off right by here. And we're going to have to swing it around rather quickly and not to crash! Ooh, that was close. The brakes did work. I'm impressed. Oh god, the gears don't go in the wrong gear. Okay, let's back it in. Oops, that'll be the wall. But it doesn't matter about the job, we only came for the city. Nope. Okay, let's attempt to make it look half tidy, shall we? brakes are terrible. Even when you slam on the brakes, you still don't slow down enough. Nah, I know I can skip it, but I'm not that bad. Continue. Right, so hopefully that city will be crossed off the list and that'll be all of France done. Let's have a look at jobs. I turn off the engine. I've got a start-stop button mapped on a button box down here that you can't see. I've got this button box. I've got an indicator with a... Oh, that's loose. Oh, that's my phone. I've got an indicator with a start-stop button here, and I've got an indicator here, and that's it. So you can see toggle there. Push up, push down, out. Right, so cargo market. What's next on the list? We could go to Valencia. That'll get us to the top of Italy. That's rather a long drive. Well, it's what you do. I mean, if you haven't done it yourself, have a look at your achievements in Steam. And that's what I've done recently. I've been like, okay, I want to do something a little bit different than just doing the roads, because it can be quite difficult and, you know, kind of gets to you doing the same thing over and over. So I thought, let's concentrate on doing some achievements. But I'm trying to do it where I'm not jumping myself around the map to do it. I want to, if I'm starting off, say, in Nice or Toulouse or wherever, I'd rather start where I've did my last job rather than just jump to a destination and do a job for the sake of doing a job. I still want to try and feel like I'm progressing through the game myself rather than skipping here, there and everywhere. And it's good because you get to see different things, you got different targets to achieve. So I've still got to go back into Germany at some point and remap Germany, because that's probably one of the biggest areas I can gain on the road side of things. I know that one of the jobs, or one of the missions now, is to go down into Sicily and get all the garages down in Sicily. So heading to Italy and then travel down Italy is an option for me. However, to do that today might be a little bit crazy, because that's going to be a fair run. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, because all of these are the same anyway. Look at them, they're a pain in the butt. All in Toulouse. Pardon me, hiccups are coming. You know what? We've got a giant apple to take. Or we've got giant potatoes. Potato! We got some olives. Anyhow, what I'm going to do, because it's late here, it's coming up to midnight soon. I'm going to leave the stream here, and we'll pick this up in the next one, which will probably be either tomorrow or sometime next week, because I'm not quite sure when I'm going to stream this particular game. Might have something different Tuesday, who knows. But we'll leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, smash the like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.